Good morning, lovely people. How are you? I hope you are well today. I've just been dancing through the woods as I came to my woodland office with Bob Marley singing out, "Baby, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright, gonna be alright." And it really helped. And it's interesting because the inspirational message I pulled this morning was surrender worry, give up worrying. And I had to laugh because it's one of those times when, when everything comes in at once, and all of a sudden I found myself with the MOT bill for the car, having to have 2 new tyres. I'd had the dentist bill for a big treatment, the vet bill for Angel, the tax bill. It all comes at the same time. And it would be so easy to fall into really stressing, worrying about it when I just have to get on with it. It just is what it is. It's surrendering to what is. And I thought we have to be willing to let go of worry, because what does it serve us? It actually serves no purpose, does it? It's the ego mind telling us to be frightened. But it actually doesn't help us. It just freezes us. We just sit and worry, but it doesn't result in anything. It doesn't go anywhere. So I was choosing to let go of worry, just deal with what is. And singing through the woods, dancing, they may take me away. But I was actually thinking about how wonderful if I formed a group of people who want to dance through the woods with me, singing, enlightening ourselves, making ourselves laugh. Maybe I could start a club. What do you think? But whenever I spoke yesterday about choices of which path to choose, and about whether there was a right choice. And it also had reminded me that at this time, we've got the solstice this weekend as we're coming into the deep winter. But at the same time, we're reaching the point where the nights are going to shorten again, or lengthen depending on, lengthen depending on where you are. So you know what I mean. And I thought it was really a time to reflect. And I found myself, as I did, look back and release the past. But it's a wonderful technique to look at everything you've done, every job you've held, every relationship you've had. I've always done it through my life. I will reflect and see what I gained from it, rather than focusing that was a bad relationship or that was a bad job. Even if it was an awful experience, I will look for the golden nugget and say, but in that, I got to here. And that was the place where I travelled the country, or that was the place I learnt to do whatever skill it is. Try doing that, because it's really useful and it allows you to release so much more easily, because you can see the lesson that you learnt. You can see the wisdom you gained, and we're back to that willingness. You've got to be willing to let go of worry, of anger. And I have to share with you this morning, as I awoke, I was in the middle of a dream, and I had the most beautiful vision that I was bringing down this light, and it was changing people's hearts. And all of a sudden, people's hearts were changed to want to create kindness and compassion rather than anger and violence and fear. And then it happened again. It was like this burst of light coming down, and people were then helping wounded animals. People were helping neglected children. And I just then came awake. But it filled me with such a sense of hope and love. And I thought, I'm going to hang on to that vision. For whatever reason it came to me in my dream. It was a beautiful one. And I don't care if it's wishful thinking or being naive, because that's where I want to sit. I want to be willing to continue to just spread a good word, to spread kindness and compassion. And don't worry about a thing. I'm not saying I don't always worry, but it helps me that when I get into that worrying state, I can catch myself doing it and go, hang on, let's breathe, put on a good tune, something positive, and dance around the room and let it go. So once again, I send you so much love and a big hug, and I wish you a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Take the very best care of yourselves, whatever you're doing. If solstice means anything to you, we've got this wonderful, wonderful time happening. And let's just raise that vibe. Let's just send out kindness and love wherever you can today. I don't care if it sounds silly. I'd rather do that than send pain and despair and anger. So that's me. That's where I'll sit. Big hugs to you all. Bye. See you soon.